The bus was crowded, the air thick with silence and tired faces staring out fogged windows. People scrolled through their phones, pretending not to notice the young woman who had just stepped in. Her clothes were plain, her head bowed, and she clutched her backpack close like it carried everything she had left. No one moved to offer a seat. She smiled faintly anyway, standing near the middle pole, gripping it with trembling hands as the bus jolted forward. Her name was Lena. For weeks, she'd been taking this same route to the hospital, always quiet, always alone. Most days, no one spoke to her. Some passengers even turned away when she coughed softly, assuming she was just another exhausted stranger trying to get somewhere. But today was different. A group of students sitting in the back started whispering. One snickered. Why doesn't she just sit down somewhere else? Another muttered, probably trying to get attention. Lena heard every word. She didn't look back. Instead, she closed her eyes for a second, steadying her breath. The bus hit a bump, and her hand slipped. The edge of her wig shifted slightly. One of the students saw it and whispered louder, "Wait, did her hair just—" That's when Lena turned around, slowly, calmly. Her hands reached up and she lifted the wig right off. The chatter stopped. The bus went silent. Underneath, her scalp was bare, smooth, pale, marked faintly by the effects of chemotherapy. For a moment, no one moved. Even the driver's eyes flickered in the rearview mirror. Lena didn't say anything. She just held the wig in her hands and said quietly, "It's hot. Sometimes it itches too much." Her voice wasn't angry. It was soft, tired, honest. One of the students, a girl about her age, looked down at her phone, suddenly ashamed. Another tried to mumble an apology that never quite made it out. The silence lingered, heavy, uncomfortable, until an elderly woman near the front of the bus stood up and said, "Sweetheart, come sit here." Lena hesitated, but the woman smiled warmly. "You're braver than most of us ever will be." As she sat down, the older woman reached out, gently touching Lena's hand. "My sister went through the same thing. She used to say her bald head made her feel like the moon, soft and still, but still shining." For the first time in weeks, Lena laughed, a small, fragile laugh, but real. When the bus reached the hospital stop, she stood up, clutching her wig and bag. Before she stepped off, she turned to the group of students in the back and said, "You never really know what someone's carrying. Be kind, okay?" No one replied. But as she walked away, one of them whispered, "She's kind of incredible." Later that day, the story spread. One of those same students posted online, "We laughed at a girl on the bus today until she took off her wig. I'll never forget the look on her face. I'll never judge a stranger again." By evening, thousands had read it, strangers commenting, sharing, sending messages of support. And though Lena didn't see most of them, she didn't need to. Because that bus ride for her wasn't about pity. It was about reclaiming her courage in a world that often looks away. And the next morning, when she boarded the same bus, people didn't ignore her. Someone smiled. Someone stood up to offer a seat. And when she sat down, wig or no wig, she felt seen. Because sometimes it takes a single brave act. Not to make others notice your pain, but to remind them of their humanity. If this story moved you, hit the like button and subscribe for more stories that remind us empathy costs nothing, but it changes everything. Tell me in the comments, have you ever witnessed a moment that changed how you see others?